What is something that was used heavily in the year 2000, but it's almost never used today? Blue eyeshadow. You could always tell when a junior high school-aged girl finally got the okay from her parents to start wearing makeup. She'd show up at school every day for the next month looking like a blue panda. Geocities, Neopets, LiveJournal, Kazaa. If you had a big screen TV, it was probably a ridiculously thick rear projection TV. Spinning under construction GIFs on websites. Rewritable CDs. I used to burn so many mixed CDs after downloading from Napster, BearShare, LimeWire, FrostWire. Then my mother would call, disconnecting the internet, and I would have to start the download all over again. Except one file wasn't an MP3, but a virus. I would just reinstall Windows before my mom got home, as we saved every picture and document on a zip drive. Then those fancy Jazz drives. And #X200B, also Adobe without a subscription. Computer mice with a ball. My friend had one of the first Microsoft IntelliMouse. This link, which did not use a ball. As I recall, it was the first ~laser mouse without a ball that was commercialized in a popular way. It was released in October 1999. So in 2000, most mice were with a ball, and slowly faded away. Dial-up. #we_tilde. Payphones edit. Yes, I know payphones still exist. Also, I am now very aware payphones are free in Australia. Thank you for informing me. Indoor smoking. My youngish kids marvel at the fact that people used to sit in restaurants and smoke. Calculators. Teachers kept saying, "You won't have one with you all the time. Look who's stupid now, bitch." Both of us. Download managers. Start the download right after mom goes to bed, wake up before her to pause the download and disconnect the dial-up connection, resume tomorrow night. Repeat. A week later, you're playing Counter-Strike. Any sort of dedicated music playing device, before that just became a part of your phone. Walkman CD player with the famous anti-skip. Colored spiky hair gel edit. LMAO great, I've got this guy. This link to thank for my highest rated comment ever. This can basically just be, what has our phones replaced? Calculators, CDs, radios, alarm clocks, MP3 players, GPS units, PCS, to an extent, banks, checks, landlines and payphones. Need I go on? Defragging computer files overnight to help it to run faster. Pages, edit. Wow, that response caught me off guard. I had no clue. Sending greeting cards online, e-greeting cards. AIM and MSN Messenger edit. Sweet Jesus, this blew up. Thank y'all for bringing back even more memories of the late 90s, early 2000s, rushing home to fire up the dial-up and start chatting with the same friends I'd already spent hours talking to that day. To whichever one of you guys sent the silver, you have officially made my day with, if I'm not mistaken, my first ever award. Thank you, man. Edit again, wholesome and gold awards too. Much appreciated. I can't believe what I expected to be a throwaway comment that would quickly disappear achieved all this. WinZip. That's built directly into the OS now. No need to buy or pirate it. Is Axe still a thing? I used to spray it all over MySpace. I'm having to scroll really far without seeing this, but TiVo. If you had one of those, it was like cable television, satellite TV, and your VCR recorder had an AI baby. There was so much power in consumers' hands for the first time in the television business. Did your company pay for a catchy jingle, professional actors, camera equipment, writers, and pay extra to roll it on a prime time slot? Doesn't matter anymore, suckers. I had a TiVo. And all it took was that little familiar Barduk from my remote to %100 skip commercials. More than that, competitions for national TV ratings were skewed. I could watch House while Bones recorded on another Chanel at the same time. With a TiVo, I could keep a massive library of cable reruns of my choice. That thing was short-lived as actual streaming shook up the industry more and phased TiVo out, but TiVo had a solid 10 years of being the shiz. PlayStation 2. It was the hottest thing in 2000. Allocating only 2 bytes to store the year in a computer program. Cheeky smiley face. Radios, in the house, not in the car. Memory cards for video game consoles. I don't miss having to buy them, but I kind of miss having them. The Dreamcast had a pretty unique style of them as well. Phone books, atlases, maps, encyclopedias. Pretty much any sort of reference material like those got replaced by the ability to access the internet on your phone. Gel pens. Writing notes to friends with all those neon colorful pens was the highlight of the school day. And all the different ways people would fold the notes too. Flash games. CD-ROM drives. More than that, floppy disks. Landline telephones. Fax machines. Cassette decks in cars. Paper maps. Napster. Walkmans. Shower radios. Action figures. That silly MASH game. Board games. Thought of some more. TV antennas. Virtual pets. Dial-up internet. Boomboxes. Bulletin board systems. Actual, physical bulletin boards. Corporal punishment in schools. Joysticks. Arcade consoles. Beanie Babies. Oh, year 2000, not 1990. Sorry, shit starts to blend together after a while. NFTs, the new Beanie Babies. The worst thing a president could do is get a BJ. Travel agencies. Now I can do everything on my phone. Checkbooks. I know some people do still use checks, but accidentally starting the date year with a 19, let's go with that. ITT all the stuff your phone does now. A BlackBerry phone, iPods, and a boombox. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and liking. Any feedback in the comments would be greatly appreciated so that we can make these videos even better. Thanks for watching Upvote Stories.